reason that there was double me was because it crashed the first time.
I see.
It was like not responding.
Double K.
Double K. Whoa. Oh, I just moved my whole desk.
Good job.
Yeah. All right, we are live.
Oh boy.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hello. This camera does not
cartoon.
want to be in the right spot.
My pizza
There.
is hot.
I'm a
Pizza's
cartoon.
hot.
Hello.
I am another vampire. That's not for this
Mhm.
day's game.
What? I'm still just me.
Until
No,
get
you have
that
your mask.
I do have to put my mask on.
Some of us are cool kids.
Some of us are the cool kids.
Also, it says I'm Shae.
Ah, damn it! Did
I'm
it
not,
switch again?
I'm not, in fact, Shae. Yeah.
No, hold on. It would be easier to switch your nameplates instead of...
Alright, D&D Beyond. Listen, you won't load up the thing for me so I can actually change my character around.
Wait, were we supposed to level up?
You're
Yeah,
level
we're
6.
level 6 now. We rolled a 1
You guys are the
on our
worst.
retrieved character.
I have been so busy this week, bruh.
Well, Ark, I was ready.
Thank you.
Literally, I had to help my roommates move out.
It's fine. You're
here's,
good.
Here's the thing. On D&D Beyond, it says, whoops, we rolled a 1 on our retrieved character check.
Yes,
We're
that was
heading
the
into
issues I was
town to
talking
visit
about.
Blacksmith for repairs. Please try again after a short rest. So I can't update my
It just means refresh.
yeah, but I tried that and it didn't work.
Do it again.
So, should I make goggles? Wait a minute. This doesn't seem
Forgot to
right.
click enter.
I don't think anybody actually needs light anymore because one of the things that came with leveling up was the Guide to Wildmount came out, and so Ark was nice enough to let me change my Dragonborn subtype. And so I have a new Dragonborn subtype that comes with Dark Vision. Oh, please update my token too so I can see in the dark appropriately.
Oh, yeah. I'll get on that.
Thank you kindly.
What is this?
What is what?
Manage levels.
New subtype.
Apparently, there is a Dragonborn subtype called the Ravenite Dragonborns, and that lets me have all sorts of things. Well, not all sorts of things. It lets me trade out my resistance that I hadn't been using anyways to get Dark Vision, and I traded Charisma for Con. I think that's what it was.
Oh, I only get a new feat.
Yeah. I traded the +1 charisma for a +1 to Constitution. So Aldrugos's hit points basically doubled when we leveled up because I gained an extra modifier and then an extra 2 hit points every level. So basically, like I went up 2 modifiers. So I got all the hit points now.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone want me to make boots or cloak of elephant kind, or
Elephant kind.
Elven kind.
or lantern of revealing?
What does the Lantern of Revealing do?
Jay, you know you only get a certain amount that you know, right?
I know up to 5 now. I got more infusions, so I can make one more thing.
What does the Lantern of Revealing do?
Let me check.
It reveals.
I know, but I want to know what it specifically does.
I think it would be useful here. Try and pull it up. No, wait. No. Yes. Okay. When lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in 30-foot radius, dim in another 30 feet. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are in the light. the lantern's bright light. You can use an action to lower the hood, reducing the light to a dim 5-foot radius. So it reveals invisible stuff.
Yeah.
That could be cool to put on Moss's lantern.
Yeah. Now I gotta
Wait.
keep it lit.
So
It be lit, y'all.
are my max hit points still 26 from that one time it was -5? I think it was because of the nightmare.
Yes, and I don't think our cleric is high enough to... What level spells do you have, cleric?
Moss.
Moz, I know.
Cleric.
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 I have a
I
name.
am more than just a cleric.
Are you though?
More
Yes,
than just
I
healing.
I am
You have 3rd level spells, right?
stalwart companion. I have level 3 spells.
Hey, so I just
Okay, you
I
could
just noticed
probably-
I just noticed an issue with the chroma key. It just deleted your staff.
Well, I tried to move my character slightly. It shouldn't delete my staff.
Your staff is non-existent. I'm telling you because I can see it doesn't exist.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. I'm just telling you what it's doing.
But I can also make alchemy jug. I can make rope of climbing,
All the
cinder
mayonnaise.
stones, all the mayonnaise,
Oh, mayonnaise.
elven kind stuff, gloves of theory. I don't think any of us are thieves,
Listen,
so
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't-
Okay, so I can see the top of it.
Yeah, like the lantern part still exists. It's just that
The steak. My steak!
the stick.
Also,
I need the steak.
Mybi,
Yeah, 6.
Yes.
you can still roll for your extra health this level, but your health is still going to be permanently removed by 5.
Okay, I mean, I have full, but yeah. So it's just that. I was just confused because I was like, how does that work when I got
Sarah,
more
wait.
hit points because of my level?
You're gonna raise up as normal.
Okay, cool. So I just
Yeah.
subtract what it says I have on D&D Beyond.
Let me try this real quick.
No. That just
so what kind of items do
that just
people
killed
want?
everybody's positioning.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I didn't realize it would do that.
Yeah, don't disconnect your cameras if you don't have to. 'Cause-
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Now I just have to re-chroma key everything.
I'm sorry.
Alright, yeah.
I am the storyteller. It says I.
We're not playing Vampire the Masquerade. That was earlier.
Damn it.
Wait, I didn't get that memo then.
No, not that
Oh,
vampire
bloody
chick.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Bloody
I
hell,
can make-
everything's messed up. Guys, just stop moving for a second.
I you can't see my hands, but I stopped.
Guys, I would like any kind of input. I can make all of those things, or I can make a resistant armor or a repulsion shield.
Lantern of Revealing might be a good idea.
Huh?
Lantern of Revealing.
um, Shae, if I can have you lean upward again, so that where you'll be sitting normally, you lean forward.
Shae,
Hun, thank you.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to get your positioning down.
What is a lock of trickery?
it's a lock of trickery.
What trickery is this?
The trickery is that
Alright, hun, you're good. Now, where's the one for K? And now for all the fans out there, enjoy K eating pizza.
Mmm.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
No, it's fine. We're good. All right. Now on the
Right.
other one.
Papa John, sponsor me.
Sponsor us, Papa John's. Do it.
Please. Oh, hello.
And
Oh, hello.
there's Peter purified drinking water.
Come on.
This will be the water I'll be
What?
using today. It's very hydrating.
Why is it still an exclamation point?
What are we talking about?
Venom? Oh, for those out there curious, I made this version of Moz in Live
There we
2D and stuck him in Face Rig. And I don't know why my staff keeps disappearing, because that doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, okay, cool. Alright. I'm green.
Yeah, I'm adjusting the similarity and stuff, trying to get it to where
I can't
it'll.
do a Kermit the Frog voice, but it's not easy being
Now it's
green.
Ghost. Ghost
I'm
Moz. Your Force Ghost.
No!
You've become more powerful than you could possibly
But-
imagine.
I cast Revivify upon myself.
Alright, hold on here.
Spare the dying!
I gotta get it back to the right number here. Hold on. It's
It
200.
looks good.
Oh, that's like super green. Super green.
1875. However the fucking that I don't remember how that song goes.
I don't even know what number you're doing.
Do 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 do.
8675309.
Yeah.
The
You know, they
woman
had-
the woman whose number that was kept getting calls after that song was released. She
Yep.
was really pissed at the
Yeah.
the singers. I think she sued
Sorry
them.
about that.
They disconnected that number.
That she did, yeah.
Well,
Just drained all
But
your
it-
color.
Oh. Oh no. I'm dying. I'm
She
dead.
had those infusions.
I think that should still keep your stick there, though.
My steak.
Your steak.
No, don't take away my steak. I need my steak.
is Moz just sitting in the middle of the map?
Yeah.
I have
it
to
should
adjust. I have to adjust because people close their cameras.
die. I'm sorry. It was an accident.
Stop apologizing. You sound like a politician.
Can
Oh.
y'all stop fucking saying that? Otherwise, listen.
First of all,
Blame
Stop.
politicians don't apologize for anything.
They don't. No.
They double down on their mistakes and make you pay for it.
You're not wrong.
If I wanted to sound like a politician, I'd say, "Listen here, you little shit." After
That's how
recent
you-
events.
You always call me a little shit. That's no different from normal.
Oh, I guess I'm a politician.
It's not surprising.
Wow.
What, you
Been
play
called out.
vampire?
Been fucking called out.
Hey, at least it's not on your own show this time.
Man, yeah, you're right.
Alright, let's see.
I'm
what
glad you like Spoopy Woods. Oh, I was gonna poke Kay with my steak.
Well, this is as good as it's gonna get, so
That's fine.
I'm gonna try and get
That's
you
fine.
bigger. So
I can shrink myself if.
no, this is okay. I didn't want you shrunk. I wanted you to be viewable in the tiny box. And I think this will work. So we'll have to
Yeah.
bear with the little bit of green on your stick, but the stick is visible. I might zoom this one in a little more too.
All right.
There we go. You good with that there?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
All right. Okay, let's get rolling before anything else explodes.
All right. So last time the group was in the town of Valaki. They had come to the decision that they were going to leave Irina and Ismark behind while they solved the disappearance of the Wizards of Wine winery, who had stopped sending shipments to the Blue Water Inn. The owner, Erwin, agreed to take care of the siblings as well as 2 children the party had picked up from Old Bone Grinder. The party made its way to St. Andrew's.
Ooh, that one looked bad.
Excuse me.
Okay.
St. Andrew's Church. I have no idea, honestly. I just started coughing as the game started.
Contagion.
Yeah, I'm staying in my room for the rest of tonight.
Your cleric tonight tells you, wash your hands, or I will shake my stick at you.
Speak.
Yay.
Shake, shake, shake.
Anyways, they made their way to St. Andrew's Church, where the priest told them that the bones of St. Andrew were stolen very recently. They were stolen by a young man named Milovaj, who gave them to the coffin maker in town. In trade, the coffin maker had fed his family for a little while. The party made their way to the coffin maker's shop. The doors and windows were barred, and after knocking, the coffin maker, I don't remember his name because it was super hard to pronounce.
Like every other name in this.
Now, there are some that are okay, but there are some. Let's see.
Was it Vasily van Holtz?
No, that was the person that the coffin maker had made a deal with.
Was it Henrik van der Root?
Yes.
Yeah, that was it.
Van der
Henrik.
Root?
Henrik van der Voort,
Van der Root.
who explained the situation that had befallen him, how he made a deal unknowingly allowing a vampire into his home. He was also unaware when that vampire brought 5 others, which the party managed to destroy with the help of the icon of Ravenloft, or Holy Symbol of Ravenkind. Same thing. They had found the bones of St. Andrel, as well as a little bit of silver and electrum. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
More than I had last time.
It's true. I do have money now.
It's written into the module. I can't change it. I'm so sorry.
It's just money. It's fine.
Don't be like
It's
Ren,
Electrum.
who actually added it.
Electrum!
It's electrum. It's the worst money.
Nobody wants Electrum. It's worthless.
Everybody wants Electrum. It's the hot currency of Undermountain.
Stop arguing it, Ren.
And that is where we pick up. I believe you had just left the coffin maker's shop. What are you up to now?
That was a tiring battle.
We need to return the bones.
Yes, let's go take care of that now. Go to the church.
Good idea.
Hmm?
I said it sounds like a good idea.
Oh. I thought you said you had an idea.
Oh, no, I don't have those.
Mybi, you shouldn't look down on yourself like that.
It's called a joke, Miles.
Oh, either way, we've been through quite an ordeal. Let's get these to the priest.
Indeed.
Oh, I need a drink. Excuse me. I'm dying slightly.
The party
I'll stare at
returns.
you in a creepy way.
The party returns to the slouching stone church, opening up the wooden doors. You see at the altar praying is Father Lucian Petrovich, whom you had spoken to earlier.
Hello, Father. We have bones.
They're inside us. We've also recovered the relics.
Good one.
Thank you, Mybi.
Oh, you've recovered them?
We have.
And
Yep.
we will present the wrapped up bones. The individuals who were taken them were coerced. While they shouldn't have done what they'd done, it might be apt to know that there were vampires that
We killed.
yes, we killed 6 of them. But they had snuck into the coffin maker shop and coerced him into paying the gravedigger to excavate them and bring them to him.
Thank you all for your service. If I might ask one more small favor.
Of course.
Such as?
Unfortunately, I am an older man and I'll need help to pry open the floorboards.
That shouldn't be a problem.
I think I have a crowbar. She looks in her bag. I do!
Aldrugos will hold his hand out for the crowbar if Mybi wants to hand it over.
She will hand it over.
I'll get to work prying those up.
I like to imagine
Technically,
that's still a gnome-sized crowbar.
Make it work.
I technically have 2.
It's actually a
Why
giant
do you
sized
have
crowbar.
2 crowbars?
I don't know. It says I got 2.
Because why have one taser when you can have 2 tasers?
I hate you.
Both the crowbars have names.
Mm-hmm.
They're both Jillian.
They're both Julian.
Wrong character, Casey. Wrong character. I'm sorry. The look just does something to me. But anyways, I will also help with my other crowbar.
He's still dead.
It hasn't been 5 minutes. You're not allowed to do this. Okay,
Oh, be strong.
Sorry.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright. This isn't really a matter of how hard it will be. It'll just take a little bit of time. So,
Can I shorten the time by helping?
yes.
Yay!
Prying open the floorboards, a way is opened up to an undercroft. Father Lucian takes the bones and begins to descend into the undercroft. If you'd like, you can follow him.
Sure, I'll follow.
Yeah.
We shall.
Yes.
Oh, I was going to say, I can put a ward on the floor once it's once we've put everything, put the bones where they're meant to be laid to rest. Sorry, because I there was a pause and I thought that's sorry.
Are you talking about glyph of warding?
Yeah.
You might want to check the material component cost.
But if we can do it, that'll be great. So the next time someone gets coerced and goes in there, they just explode.
What's this? A note? I prepared explosive runes today. What does that mean?
You could instead also put a spell into it of 3rd level or lower. So
you put in a healing spell.
Yeah, but what he's talking about is your material component.
Powdered diamonds worth at least 200 gold pieces. You need that to create the lord.
I don't have that.
We are super poor.
Yes, I know. It's kind of a thing with this adventure.
So how am I supposed to use the spell then?
Well, that's the thing.
So,
without the component, you don't.
We have to go into dangerous places and acquire it because nobody sells this shit.
Let's do that.
Anyways, you follow the priest down into the Undercroft where there is a stone burial chamber along with a stone sarcophagus. The elderly priest shifts the top of the sarcophagus and sets the bag of bones inside. Covering it up, he bows his head and says softly, "With this, Saint Andrel, I put you back to rest. May you watch over us for many more years." And with that, in the entrance, a single ray of sunshine comes through one of the stained glass windows and sparkles upon the entrance of the Undercroft.
Magic.
It appears that the Dawn Lord has sent the blessing, as it were.
We can hope.
Good. Let them rest.
Thank you all for your help. I wish I had more to offer you than gratitude.
Well,
You wouldn't happen to have 200 gold worth of diamond dust and incense, would you?
Fortunately.
Do you have incense?
Yes.
Didn't you say incense? Something that you need?
No, it's the incense and powdered diamond.
Joke. Yeah, that was a joke, friend. I did not expect such a lavish reward.
well,
They have incense. We could just prepare for next time.
if ever, if this place is sanctified, as it were, I imagine it's protected against undead and evil spirits, so we know that there's a safe place for people.
You will always be welcome at this church.
Appreciated. Would you like me to mend those floorboards so that they're set in place? Very well. Let's return then.
Perhaps look into investing in a lock as well, so that your grave diggers don't become greedy again.
Has he finished refilling the grave, by the way?
By this point, yes.
Hopefully he's learned his lesson. Alright, I'm gonna cast mending on the floorboards after we all leave, so that it's just flush in front.
It'll take you a few minutes, but nothing bad will happen in that time.
Strahd appears. So
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Well, no, this is kind of out of character question.
I might have an out of character answer.
So I can have 4 cantrips at the ready, but I have all of the cantrips. So does it still work in the same way of you have to pick a certain number?
I'm sorry? Can you repeat the question?
Do I have to pick for cantrips, even though they don't have the little like circle thing next to them?
You for cantrips, you have however many your class or classes give you. You can switch them out at whenever you level up, but those you just know.
Yeah, cantrips you always have ready.
Yeah,
I can change them when when I go to sleep and wake up. Saying no.
That's ruled by the DM. Some DMs allow it, but I think traditionally they don't.
No, I'm gonna say no. Those cantrips are something that you have fixed in your mind after years of training.
That's fair.
Well, then learning new ones wouldn't make any sense then.
When you level up, you can learn a new one because the idea is you've been practicing this and practicing less of another. Because I think in the rules it says like you can switch
cantrips on a level up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But then if I learn new ones, wouldn't I be able to swap between those ones?
If you learn a new one, you just add it.
No, I understand that, but like you said, when you learn a new one, you add it to the thing. But if you're swapping them, the old one, you're just not able to use it. So wouldn't you be able to then like swap that one as well?
No.
When you level up, you can swap them. If you're switching out a cantrip on a level up, the idea is you've been focusing your attention on learning this more, and just like anything, if you don't practice at it, you start to forget it. So it's like you're giving your attention to one thing more than the other.
Also, nowhere in the description for cantrips does it say that you know all the cantrips.
No, I never said like that.
So then what's the problem of picking new cantrips?
I just wanted to know if I could swap them out.
Yeah, that was what they were saying. When you level up, you can swap them out.
Swap one out.
Uh-huh.
So you just leveled, so technically you can swap one out if you want to right now.
Wait, I want to. I forgot. I didn't know that you couldn't.
Yeah, that's no issue.
We can still go. I'll just be looking at some.
Any other questions?
No, it's fine. But all the other spells I can change on a long rest, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense then, but fine.
Well, for clerics, you're oh, actually no, it's different now. No, it does say on a long rest. It used to be you pick a morning or evening when you do your prayers, but no, it's different in 5th edition. Long rest, you're right. I'm an old soul. I know old rules.
Make a reflex save.
Yep. Give me a listen roll.
Well, given that I didn't realize I can't use Glyph of Warding because of the spell component, can I change that spell?
We're gonna take a rest, I assume, so...
It's like midday. We were planning to go out to the
Oh, that's
lake.
right.
Yeah, so, sure, go ahead.
Load D&D Beyond. There we go.
Yeah, we just got really sidetracked with this church stuff. We were supposed to be going out to the lake.
To be fair, the church stuff went well.
It did. It went incredibly well.
I will ask the church guy if we can have some of the just regular incense, if that's all right.
Yes, he will provide you a few sticks of incense.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless
you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Is that a sneeze for you too?
No.
Oh.
Cough.
Oh, that's so cool.
What?
Bless you.
So are you dying?
Little by little, every day.
Well, that's everyone. Alright, so are you guys heading off to the lake now?
Yeah, let's go check out the
I
lake.
think so. This is the lake with the wolves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take a look around.
Lake Zarovich to the north.
And we never did.
Bless you.
We never did talk to the people at the inn that go
The
out
inn
hunting
is on the
wolves,
way.
right?
About what now?
There's the two folks that hunt wolves. They weren't at the tavern before.
Right.
we
So
need to-
they should be there by now.
We needed to
You
go
wanna
make
make a
friends
pit
with
stop?
them. It should be fine. Wolf hunters will be helpful.
Bless you.
I'm good. I am thoroughly blessed. I am hashtag blessed. Thank you.
Your deity
you.
is thinking of you. That's why you sneeze.
Every time your
Is
deity
that
thinks
the
of you, you
in-world
sneeze.
lore?
Yes. It is now.
It's just known.
There it is. I can just that Maw's face where he's like just getting ready to sneeze.
Making fun of me. I see how it is.
Of
See if I
course.
feel you
Not,
next
I'm
time.
enjoying this artwork, this animation.
I'm glad. Maybe one day we will have some for everybody. One day, maybe, if it's in the budget. Oh no, that was stuffed up.
Go grab tissues if you need them.
No, I'm okay. All right. So are we going to the lake or the
Tavern.
inn? Tavern.
Tavern's on the way.
To the tavern.
Alright, the tavern is definitely on the way. The tavern, rather than being nearly empty and filled with only the tavern keeper, his wife, and their 2 children, there's a few dour-looking Barovians in today, usually huddled in groups at individual tables. When you walk in, you see 2 burly-looking men standing by the counter. They're not talking to each other, they're not discussing anything, they're just drinking, paying a tab, and then drinking some more. And I have pictures.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, he's
Yevgeny.
got crazy eyes.
Hello, I'm Yevgeny.
All those names.
Good luck, Ark. Good luck.
Zoldarovich.
I'm Zoldar, son of Zoldar.
Okay. We approach.
What's up with his hand? That drawing is weird.
Moss, don't be rude.
No, I said the drawing is weird.
Don't look at the
You
drawing.
mean the
of
fact
his
that he's
hand,
missing a middle
Moz.
finger?
You
His fingers aren't just curled
around the bow
in an awkward way.
No, one of his fingers is missing.
Oh, I think it's just maybe not the best drawing. Also,
Maz, don't insult the man's drawing of his friend.
I say this as an artist, damn it.
Yevgeny is like, I did best I could.
Oh,
I got it for his birthday.
I do like the texture on Yevgeny, like the.
Okay. I appreciate this, but this isn't an art review.
Okay, fine. You gotta show art to an artist and not expect me to critique it. Okay, fine.
Yes, because this is a D&D game.
We approach.
We approach.
Alright. The two turn to look at you.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. You are, Hold on, I have this. Zodar and Yevgeny, the wolf hunters, correct?
Yevgeny, Zoldar.
A pleasure to meet you. My name's Tanahalavi, and this is my my group of companions. We're actually interested in learning a bit about these wolves. We might end up in conflict with them. Is it all right if we converse a little bit?
Zoldar looks over the group. You want information, or you want guides?
Well, we had originally considered information, but what would guides entail?
One would imagine they guide us somewhere, Tana.
I know. In particular, we are interested in. Let's see.
The lake.
A den of wolves in the hills over the lake. If you happen to know of any.
No. Wolves come from everywhere. There is no one den.
We are looking
If you want more information, buy us drinks.
I'll put some coin down and look to the bartender. We are looking for a specific den, the one my friend described. Would you help us travel north to the lake and hunt some wolves?
Just for out of character knowledge, you guys would know the lake is not that far of a trek to the north.
Wait, sorry, what?
The lake isn't that far to the north. Valaki rests near the lake.
Yeah, we knew where the lake was.
Okay.
Yeah, we got that like 2 sessions ago.
Yeah.
You want us to walk into the den of wolves?
No, we want you to help us hunt wolves.
We'll do the walking in the den.
We merely look for experts who know what they are doing. Are you not what you claim to be?
Yes, skilled experts, of course.
Zoldar takes the cup of wine and drains it. $20 electrum per day. We will help you find this den of wolves.
Why electrum specifically?
Gold doesn't exist in this land.
That's a horrible thought.
What about silver?
You will also accept silver.
much so.
Do people not realize that they need to use gold to make Electrum?
Is that a fact?
Yeah, it's the combination of gold and silver.
That sounds terribly brittle.
It's not a very good currency.
I suppose. Well, be that as it may.
What do we possess at the moment?
I have 6 Electrum and 15 gold.
Would it be possible to
silver.
go? Would it be possible to go tomorrow, or at least in 4 hours or so? Because I'm a little tapped on spells.
Well, tomorrow we are going to investigate the
Wizards of Wine.
And then move our companions to Cleric. I suppose technically we could come back here.
My only fear is that if it does require healing and that sort of thing while we're off dealing with the wolves, I don't know how well I'll be able to aid the party.
You know, perhaps we should talk about not blowing all of your load first thing in the morning.
You just get the most awful look from Moz.
You didn't use your spells on anything unnecessary today, did you?
Listen, the way a man uses his spells is between him and his god.
As long as she's satisfied.
In terms of,
I do try to keep the lady satisfied.
in terms of healing, if one of you guys almost dies, I can make you stable.
I can do that as well, friend. I can do that as well.
And we have 2 people who can.
Okay, so how about this then? We go take a look around the lake, just explore it for the rest of the day. We'll come back, rest, go to the Wizards of Wine, escort our friends, and then we'll come back here and search for this den. With the help of these 2 experts, of course.
We might have a little more coin at that point in time. Makes sense to me.
Very well.
Right. So we'll be back, gentlemen. It was nice to make your acquaintance.
He nods to you and then he motions to Erwin to fill the glass again.
All right. So let's go take a look. At least it's not a far walk. Can at least get our bearings.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
All right. We will head through the park.
Alright, you begin to
Good night.
bless you.
Thank you.
You head to the north of town, exiting out through the northern gate. The day is cloudy and misty.
Okay.
No spot of sun. After about a 20-minute walk, you reach a lake nestled in between these mountains. The water is still and dark, black like the night, reflecting the dark clouds above. And the first thing you notice is along the south shore, which you are at, there are 3 small rowboats. There's a 4th boat in the middle of the lake. There's a lone figure sitting in a fishing pole in hand.
God damn it, I should have taken water walk. Could you imagine just walking out over the water? Hello, friend.
What is this figure doing?
Oh, it's a ritual cast.
He has a fishing pole.
Okay, he's busy fishing. I wanna do this as a ritual.
I'm gonna walk to the edge and try to see what I can see. Maybe hear what I can hear.
All right, Maz, you begin to sit down and begin the ritualistically casting the spell.
Yes.
And the boat's a good distance away, Tana, but looking at him, he's... From this distance, you think he looks very thin.
Are we going to rowboat?
We don't need a rowboat where we're going.
I think there's a plot hook here, but I can't figure out what I have to do. Plot hook, because he's fishing. Get it?
But this isn't a plot of land, Tana. I don't know where your joke is going.
I have 1 level 2 spell slot. I don't know.
I'd say it was a pretty good hook.
So the spell takes 10 minutes.
Yes.
And it lasts an hour, and it affects up to 10 people. So I want to use it on all the 4 of us.
All right, when the spell's done, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Can we try to call to him?
What are you saying?
Just, hi! Can you hear me? I'll wave my hands.
There is no movement from the figure.
Oh, that's strange.
Do you think he's dead?
He might be dead.
Why would he be fishing and dead?
He might have died while he was fishing.
What if
He would have died doing what he loved.
What if it's a trap?
It would be a very foolish trap.
But it's.
I mean,
I don't know. I feel like there's something here. I don't know what.
Well, we'll soon find out. Just give me a few more moments.
is there any magic being used?
Not that you can see. Then again, he is a few hundred feet out. Your vision is 30 feet.
Yes, never mind.
So you can't tell if he is magic or anything around him is magic.
Well, if we get closer, I can see if there's any magic being used.
Is there a boat we can use?
Yes, there are 3.
Tana,
We're going to be walking on the water in a moment.
Yes.
You want to wait?
They're almost done.
I'm almost done.
Wait. Never mind. I could save this for later. Never mind.
Alright, I'm just gonna pay attention to the figure then. See if anything happens, if they move.
Alright. Anything else anyone wants to do?
Nope, I'm just waiting for the spell to end. Or kick off.
Alright. Now it's about 7 minutes into your spell casting. The figure stands up on the rowboat, which shakes. He bends over and picks up a writhing sack before tossing it in the water.
Oh shit, you just threw someone in the lake!
Aldrugos drops his hammer and shield and dives in.
Alright. So Aldrugos is diving in. What is everyone else doing?
I'm going
to the boat.
I'm going to reach out as Aldrugos is running, and as he's passing me, I just cast Enhance Ability.
Alright.
I'm giving him
Strength for athletics.
Yes, strength, athletics.
Awesome.
That will really help, because that's advantage, right?
Yeah, that is advantage.
Alright. Tana uncorks one of her alchemy vials and splashes Aldrugos with it, enhancing his strength.
Passes some Gatorade.
Gives you some monster energy.
I am going to continue the ritual for, because it's only 3 minutes.
Yeah,
That's 30 rounds.
It will be 30 rounds, yeah.
I didn't realize we were, like, in initiative.
Well, someone's about to drown, so...
You're not in initiative because there's no combat, but yeah, there's a time crunch.
You can absolutely continue that ritual, though, because...
Yeah, it's almost done.
Okay. Maybe you were running towards the boat.
Yeah, just for now.
Alright.
Use my little arms.
Aldrugos.
Tana, go with Mybi.
I will go with Mybi. What else can I do?
Shoot the guy.
Roll like a win. That's right.
Sorry.
I can shoot him, that's right.
One answers too, so don't kill him.
Yeah, just wing him, don't kill him. Okay.
I don't know, if you want to shoot, roll me an attack.
That was such a joke.
Yes, but let Shae answer.
Do it.
Should have done more.
I could light his boat on fire.
What if there's other people in the boat, though?
No, you're
No,
right.
they just tossed them overboard.
I've already cast my spell on Aldrugos. I think he has the best chance. I'm just hopping in a boat and I'm gonna paddle as quickly as I can.
You might be hopping the boat, grab the paddles and start paddling, and I want all three of you to make me a strength athletics check.
Oh,
Aldrugos,
great.
you have advantage.
This would be
Actually,
fantastic.
no. Someone, Mybi and Tana, pick someone, and then you can roll with advantage.
That's mine, but it logged me as straight bot.
Let me see real fast. Hold on.
I'm -2.
Strength?
Yes, strength.
Okay, I'll give you advantage then.
Okay. Oh, wait. No, I am 0, but it's better than -2.
Still better than me.
No!
Alright.
I have an idea. Can I summon an eldritch flamethrower, set it on the back of the boat, and have it constantly spew fire to propel us?
No. I don't think fire works that way.
Oh, even better. My eldritch force cannon, because it pushes things, and just have it constantly shoot to propel us.
Alright, Aldrugos, what is your plan?
I'm swimming after whatever he threw into the water.
Okay. So, Aldrugos, with your enhanced strength, you swim underneath the water. Your armor helping a little bit with this as it is weighing you down.
I didn't think that part through in character.
Or out?
No, out of character I know full well because it will take too long to take the armor off. But Aldrugos isn't worried about that. He saw somebody get chucked into the water or something. So, yeah, he's using his armor to help him get under. What he's going to do from there, I don't know. He's swimming. He's swimming for whatever got checked in.
Yep, swimming down, you see the sack with your... It's hard to see, the water is dark, but you can see the sack moving and wiggling, clearly trying to get out.
I have dark vision, it's fine.
Now.
Mybi and Tana, you use the paddles to make your way over to this fisherman who has sat back down in his boat and is just sitting there with his fishing pole out.
That son of a bitch.
We reach the boat.
Yep.
I'm gonna hop over to the other boat.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
Let me see. Okay.
Oh.
Not bad.
Not really.
All right, you jump from your rowboat, and Tana, I'm also going to have you make an acrobatics check.
I'm not jumping.
No, but she's jumping from your boat.
I'm jumping off the boat.
The boat's a wiggling.
Okay.
Oh no!
So,
Okay.
Mybi, you manage to land on the other boat, sending it shaking, and you manage to ride out the wiggles. But, Tana, your boat flips.
Oh, okay.
Whoops!
Aldrugos, I assume you grab the bundle and start to swim back up.
Yep, and as soon as I see Tana hit the water, I'm also going for her.
Well, don't worry about me.
No? I will worry about you.
I can float.
What is love? Baby,
Okay.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Mybi,
Yes.
you've landed on the other boat. You see the man. He is malnourished and has a dead look to his eye. He doesn't even register your presence.
I walk up behind him and hold my crossbow behind him and say, "Excuse me, sir, what were you doing?"
No response.
And I'll like hook my arm over the boat we're in, or the capsized boat, and just like hold on. But I'm gonna take out some rope, hold onto one end, and toss the other end down into the water.
All right.
And then I'm gonna try to like climb over the boat and just use it as leverage. So
Roll an athletics to get out from under the boat.
okay.
Nice.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to wiggle your way out of the capsized boat and climb onto it, holding onto the rope for Aldrugos.
Yeah. I just like brace myself and use the leverage there.
I'm going to secure the rope around the bundle.
It is kicking and wiggling at, clearly trying to almost fight you off.
That's fine. I'm not resisting that. I'm trying to make sure that Tana can pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever the guy tied it tight, I'm just gonna loop it and get a quick secure knot on there so that she can pull it out.
And you get the two tugs.
Mm-hmm.
Ding ding.
Yep. I'll start like leaning back on the opposite side of the boat and keep pulling to assist.
Do I see any detect magic now that I'm here?
No.
Oh.
And I'm not holding on to the sack, so it should be easier for her to pull up. I'll swim up myself, or deal with the being weighted down without dragging the child down or the sack down.
Yeah, I'm gonna say roll me an athletics check.
Absolutely.
You're gonna be rolling normal.
18.
Nice.
Alright, you managed to break the surface of the water, grab a lungful of air.
Wah.
Sea monster. Oh, it's just you.
And Tana, you managed to pull the sack up onto the upturned boat.
This is fine. This is fine. You're all right. Here, stop kicking. I've got you.
You can hear heavy breathing. And coffee.
Sorry. And audio started playing without me knowing.
It's like, don't worry, I'll get you out of there. And I'm gonna pull out a dagger and try to
Stab it?
Yeah, I start stabbing it. No.
That was the motion you were doing.
No, I was trying to do like a cutting motion and cut the bag open.
Yeah.
Trying to get whoever's in here out.
I'm gonna take out some of my rations and say I have some food. See if this guy responds to me.
No,
He got
he
a
is.
crossbow to his back.
He's not responding even with the mention of food?
No.
He's making me mad. Okay. I will give you 5 seconds to respond and then I'll shoot. 5, 4, 3, 2.5, 2.
I shoot him with lightning breath.
All right.
She's in the boat!
Nah, she'll be fine. I angle it so I only hit him.
All right, roll
My
damage.
crossbow.
Where did my lightning breath go? Oh, right, it didn't have a damage thingy on it. Did it upgrade? It did upgrade! Hell yeah! 3d6. It still has, like, the worst scaling ever, but...
It's fun.
8 damage! Blah.
And as Aldrugos lets out this breath of lightning, sending it towards this fisherman, his body chars within it and just falls out of the boat into the water.
Why'd you kill him?
I scream from the bank, grab the body!
He just chars, doesn't he? Oh, he doesn't go to dust. Never mind.
Just do it quickly!
I try to grab it.
All right, roll athletics.
No.
I'm still in the water. You could just have me grab it.
Please?
Well, I assume it falls opposite of Aldrugos.
It would.
I can swim, guys. Yeah, I'll go after it.
Donna, you cut open the burlap sack, and climbing out of it is a soaked, clearly shocked young girl with raven black hair and pale white skin.
Easy, you're alright now.
Who are you?
I'm Tanahalavi. Oh, he's back underwater. Never mind, he'll be back. My friend dove in and pulled you out. Yeah, come on, let's get in the boat that's right side up. It's, I'm apparently not good at boats. And just kind of like paddle over there.
Mybi is just standing there, looking at where this dude once was. Just like...
Destroyed.
Both a little charred where he once was.
Have I wrapped up my spell?
No.
Yeah, Mybi, help us carefully get into this boat here.
But he's dead.
Possibly.
He was charred!
He might very well be dead. Are you worried for that would be murder?
It's not good.
Huh?
That's not good.
What's
Why
I'm
is
okay with killing vampires, but this guy? We don't know what his reasoning was.
What reason is there to
Yeah, I was
try
gonna
and
shoot him,
kill
but
a
I wasn't gonna
child?
kill him.
How old is this kid? Out of character.
She is about 9 years old.
That's a
We're
little
adopting
kid,
another
yeah.
kid.
What reason is there to kill a child, Mybi?
I'm not saying what he did was good, but like, what we did wasn't good either.
What did we do?
Kill him.
He tried to kill me.
He did try to kill her.
I'm a soldier, Mybi. I don't deal in questions of morality when it comes to protecting others.
I don't feel bad for him. I'm just saying he could have had another way to get punished.
Well, maybe he's still alive. He is kind of crispy right now, but...
I look...
He's dead.
Yeah, it's like I look to make sure he's dead.
He's dead. He had 2 hit points. He's dead.
Right, there's nothing. Alright. Well, let him rest at the bottom of the lake.
Aldrugos has him.
No.
If he's...
Mosaic wanted him.
No, alright.
Probably dabbling in necromancy, as I've always suspected. You can't hear us!
How very dare. My ears start perking. What? I hear slander against me.
I sense slander. What is this?
I sense slander. To be honest, there is not more than a fine line between a necromancer and a cleric. I will have you know.
There's like there are 2 or 3 subclasses specifically for necromancy. So yes. Yeah. I pull the body up and we haul it.
The girl looks at it.
What's your
It's
name?
kind of hard to tell what she's thinking. Arabelle.
Arabelle.
I need to go home.
Where's your home?
The Vistani camp outside of Valaki.
There are more Vistani.
Yes.
And you have family there. Will they keep you safe?
Yes.
Safer than...
When you ask that, she kind of looks down, embarrassed. I hid from my friend who was supposed to be watching me, and he found me, and...
Did you know this man?
No, not really.
Not really.
No, he was a fisherman.
A kidnapper willing to kill a child for...
Did he say why he was taking you?
He thought killing me would bring back the fish.
Superstition, then.
Sounds like he's better off dead then.
Well, you're safe now. We might be able to help you get back to your camp if it's not far.
Yes, it's outside the town near... Please? Help me get back?
We'll take you there. I'd offer my cloak, but I'm just as soaking as you are now. My apologies.
I have a cloak you can use. It billows on command.
Oh?
I'll never see it again. You just gave it to a Vistani.
It's okay, it's a child, and I feel bad for saying that I felt bad that the dude who tried to kill her died.
I will, on the way back, I will strike a torch to warm all us wet people up.
I'm dry.
You are dry, the rest of us are drenched.
While they're rowing back, will my spell have finished? Can I
Yes.
can I target all of them and me?
Let's see, what's the range?
60 feet. I think.
Sure, we can say that'll work.
Cool. I start walking to meet them halfway.
Good news,
Well-
Moz. We rescued a child.
You did. Good job. Hello, small child, says the one-legged man walking on water.
This is wait.
Arabelle.
Wait. Arabelle, yes.
Hello. And he holds out a hand to shake hers. Are you hurt?
Don't think so.
Did you find out why someone threw her in the lake?
To bring back the
Superstition.
fish.
I don't really approve of ritual sacrifice, so
Well, it, generally speaking, doesn't tend to work. Unless there's some sort of unholy gods around. And from what I understand, Barovia, while terrifying, is really only home to the Night Mother and the Dawn Father. Neither of which I can fathom would want such a thing. Especially Lythander. It's not his thing.
Yes, but how much do we actually know about a creature called the Night Mother?
Well, if it's the Raven Queen, as I assume it is, she wouldn't want anything to do with any sort of sacrifice.
we don't know much about this realm.
It's a
Or the-
fair assessment. In my experience, gods are not very helpful when it truly matters.
I just give him like a scathingly offended look.
You're helpful. I have not seen your god come down to give me a hand.
When it terrified the vampires away, that
You
was
used
Zelda.
You used a relic of this place.
No, to scare them away was the work of my goddess.
Yes. Just like gods, then, to strike fear.
Only an undead.
We'll see.
Speaking of, Moz looks at the body. How bad is it destroyed?
Quite.
Very, very destroyed.
Does it still have a head and a mouth?
Yes? It's just electrocuted.
Oh, good. Well, electrocuted should mean he's not terribly destroyed.
I mean, the eyeballs are kind of popped and melted, but
That's-
it's a bit crispy, but
Yeah, I did what?
That's-
Oh, I did 4 times his max HP. Yeah, there's probably some burning. Some
Yeah.
3rd degree, some poppage. Definitely
Those
voided his
veins.
bowels.
Well,
good thing we fell in the lake first.
Yeah, exactly.
so here's the thing. We can ask him questions if you would like.
Why would you want to?
I don't think that's necessary. We know what we needed.
Do we?
And
What
wanted
would
to.
you like to know?
Well, if he thought it was a good idea to sacrifice a child,
Are you suggesting it was a good idea?
what?
Not
No.
at all.
Let me finish speaking, child. No. If he thought this was a good idea, surely somebody told him that this was a good idea.
Or he was an idiot fisherman.
He might have been an idiot fisherman, but these sorts of things people are generally told. They don't go off and randomly commit sacrificial murder.
So you're worried that there might be more of them?
Well,
No, that's fair.
it is a distinct possibility. We're not that far from the last town that we were in.
Hopefully you're wrong, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to find out.
We can find out where this person came from and what it is what his name was, because we don't want to be branded as murderers for a start.
Maybe if he's seen a wolf den around.
That as well, yes. I can only ask so many questions, though. My questions are limited, and he's also not going to be, he won't be magically compelled to be truthful or say anything at all. So
I don't think I'll say anything, to be honest.
Well, can you charm him?
You can't charm the dead. At least I can't charm the dead.
Well, it sounds like this is an awful gamble for your magic.
Yeah, the answers I tried to get out of him earlier didn't happen. And if he's gonna act the same as he did before he died.
Where's this girl from? Where's her home?
She is a Vistani.
The Vistani might have questions for this individual if there's more people who are trying to abduct a Vistani and throw them in a lake. One would imagine.
Would you like us to drag his corpse back to their camp?
No.
Is he terribly heavy? The man
Not for
looks
me.
thinner than I am.
Not for me, but you were worried about us being accused of murder, so if I have to drag a body to a camp...
I have a blanket that we can wrap him up in. Surely they would be more...
This is your first dead body you've carried somewhere. You don't just have that sort of knowledge.
Well, if you're going to bury a person, usually you wrap them in a shroud. I don't have a shroud, but I have a blanket.
Oh, where I come from, when murdered corpses get rolled up into rugs for transport, it's easier.
He just looks absolutely horrified at this idea. I'm sorry, what?
I figured you were on the same page, using a blanket.
You realize he's a soldier, right? Soldiers fight.
Yes, and
I'm
brought home
also
for
from
proper
Waterdeep,
burial.
so...
No, I've never put anyone in a rug to... no.
Well, regardless, I personally don't care what happens to the body. I do care about getting this girl home.
Yes.
That is our priority.
Yes. If you have
can
any...
you show us how to get home from here? Your home?
It's outside of Valaki near the old Sphalic Road.
Let's go there then. I do make a quick look over the boat and the body, see if there's anything valuable.
If there was, it's not there anymore.
Okay, let's go. I'll take her hand and...
You all can walk on the water, by the way, if that's easier for you.
Oh, neat. Cool.
I hold out a hand to the little girl to help her and Tana out.
She looks at you and pauses for a second before grabbing your hand.
If you're scared, you can hold on.
It's not the water I'm fearful of.
Are you afraid of long ears?
Just
Ears
thrown
wiggle.
water by a person.
Yes, I was just kidnapped.
That is fair.
Fair enough, yeah.
Would you like to, Aldrugos?
Yes.
Would you like to carry her? Would you like to ride on Aldrugos?
You can tell all your friends you rode a dragon.
He is the one who saved you.
Okay, sure.
He just kind of shrugs and puts her on his shoulders. And then I'll water walk back to my gear.
I'll push the boat with the body in it
Terrible shame. He got struck by lightning.
Horrible, horrible shame. Shouldn't have been out on the water.
It's like the gods were telling him it was a bad choice.
Couldn't imagine it happening any other way.
Karma's a bitch.
Alright, we'll take her home.
Yeah.
Alright, you
I'll
guys
wrap
make
it
your
up.
way through Velaki, heading out of the west gate. And Arabelle points you along a path into the Svalak woods, where you come upon the woods part around you to reveal a large clearing, a small grass-covered hill covered with low houses built into the sides. The mist obscures details, but you can see that the buildings feature carved woodwork and decorative lanterns hanging from the... Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
I do tell her a little bit about our adventures prior to coming here. Along the way.
Atop the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons surrounding a large tent with a column of smoke coming out through a hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit. Even at this distance, you can smell wine and horses coming from that area. And I think it's about time to take our break.
Woo.
Woo.
Woohoo.
Woo.
Alrighty. Well, everyone stick around. We'll be back in 5 minutes for more of the show.
Hey, we are child-saving machines.
Yeah.
We
Third
can
one.
open an orphanage.
We can. We would be very popular in Barovia.
I mean, can we pass on the small children to the Vistani and see if they want to take in some extra kids?
The children were already agreed to be raised by Erwin.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, they all have families. There we go. We don't need an orphanage.
And they lived
Huzzah.
happily ever
We're foster
after.
parents.
Whoa, hello, darkness.
My old
My old friend.
Alright, and
I've come to speak with you again.
I'm gonna step away and I will set your tokens down
Same.
when I get back.
Okay.
Oh no, we are in a magical darkness. I cast magic missile into the darkness.
Map. It's a map.
Fireball.
Map,
just fireball.
map,
Just fireball. Fireball everything.
Just fireball.
I actually saw a D&D skit that somebody did, I think yesterday. That was just a wizard who solved all problems with fireball.
So it's just a wizard.
It wasn't the Joe Cat one. It was like a live action D&D. Like,
So he's just a wizard. Got it.
yeah, it's a wizard who solved everything with fireball. I cast fireball.
Ma's doing those crazy brows.
Hey, listen, leave my eyebrows alone, okay? I am trying
He's just
very
expressive.
hard. I am trying very hard to wrangle in these eyebrows of mine.
At least it isn't a unibrow.
I'm trying.
If it was just a solid bushy caterpillar.
I'm trying.
You're trying.
You know, it took me a month to make this thing.
You
This
try.
is the first one I ever made.
You try.
We're not criticizing it.
Nope.
It's like, look at those eyebrows. It's so great. It's kind of funny, but it's great.
Q Ren, don't call attention to the eyebrows. What does everybody immediately do? Call attention to the eyebrows.
Well, they didn't know. I said you don't call attention to it if they don't notice. You had one job.
What?
You had one
Excuse?
job. Don't call
No.
attention to the eyebrows.
Excuse?
And then you called attention to the eyebrows.
The
Now
dog is dying.
Now you're coughing to death, see? That's what you get.
What do you mean that's what I get? What? I will lean farther in one direction than the other. Oh, there's a ferret. Hi, ferret.
Roger!
He's very.
Good little
Hi,
ferret.
Roger.
He doesn't know where he is right now.
Where am I? What is this?
So is he albino or just really pale?
He's just really pale. He has some silver in him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can see a little dark there.
Yeah. No, he's just very, very pale. And his eyes are black.
He's
Where's
so
your-
long.
Where's your
Back.
mask?
He says hello.
Hello, Roger.
Hello.
He's very
He's a long-
chill.
He's a long boy.
Yeah.
No, it's because I'm holding him. The moment you set him down, he goes crazy. Wait, let's see him on the couch. Hey. Here. He's
Hold on.
exploring.
Oh yeah, real active. Them little
Normally
critters.
he is.
If
Yeah.
If
mhm.
you know
They're
ferrets,
crazy
all
bones.
ferrets are active.
Oh yeah, no, I
See, I was at when I got him from the pet store though. They said that he was like one of the most active. Like he was a weird ferret. He was on sale.
He's on sale.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, he's much more active than the other ferrets.
Oh no.
If he's awake, then I'm awake. If I'm awake, then he's awake.
Interesting.
What you're saying is you
Let me
should
calm
turn him
down.
into a scarf. I got it.
Come back here.
I used to go to the pet store,
Hey! Nope.
or I used to work at a pet store where I was the ferret guru because I had to learn everything about them when I first got my ferrets.
Uh-huh.
And so I would occasionally take out like one of the
I'm gonna
little ferrets, and
Mhm.
and I was like, I'm the only one who was able to do this and not have the ferrets like run off, just because I knew how to handle them. And they knew I didn't take shit when they bit me, so so they were very well behaved around me. But I would set them on my shoulder, and they kind of like go from shoulder to shoulder, and,
Aww.
and occasionally like crawl through the sleeves, and I just let them do that as I like move around the store, just
That's
adjust my
nice.
arm as they move.
Poor Ark will never get the chance to play with the ferrets because they're illegal in California.
Womp womp.
If I want one, I will drive out of the state to get one.
But you can't have one in California.
Now you're allowed to have them in California, you just can't get them here.
Ha,
Okay.
loopholes.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I mean, there's a lot of weird laws, like
Sure.
don't eat oranges in the bathtub in California. You haven't been doing that, Ark, have you?
You have no proof.
That-
You're gonna need
You
a
can't
search
prove
warrant.
anything.
You're gonna need a search warrant.
Oh, those are some dope pants.
They are. They're
Okay.
real cool.
She can't hear you.
Nope.
We like your pants.
Oh, thank you. They're from Hot Topic, like 3
Of
years.
course they are.
I couldn't tell
you
from all the
are
buckles.
Finn.
Yeah,
You
more like
are Finn.
5 years ago.
I still wanted to get that belt that has like bullets on it,
Oh
but
yeah.
I've never been able to find one that fits me. 'Cause I am super thin around the
I
waist.
still go to Hot
So get a custom one made.
It costs extra.
Fair enough.
Could
Speaking
try
of
making one.
like stuff made out of bullets, there was this one Etsy seller who had nail covers like for your fingernails. I'm holding up my hand like you can actually see my hand. You can't actually see my hands. I cannot in fact move my arms. Well, actually that's a lie. So everybody at home, you can see the one thing I can do with my arms. Whatcha? 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 Whatcha?
Yep.
That's
You can stroke your staff.
hey.
Angry brows.
No. No messing with no, it was supposed to be fucking dodge action. Anyway, no, there were fingernail covers that I wanted to get that were made out of like empty shell casings, because it's copper and brass and that sort of thing. So, you know, would really fucking hurt if you ended up clawing somebody's face.
It's pretty cool.
When I was little, my nails used to be my weapons. I would
yeah, that was the idea.
Yeah, I have two brothers, and I was the only girl, so as a child, I was the only one that had long nails because of gender stereotypes.
Ooh.
And I would always use them against my brothers. They would try and run after me. I'd turn around, grab their arm, and go.
Yeah, it checks out.
I wish I could say I didn't do that to my siblings, but apparently Mom told me a story of one time me and my sister were fighting. I grabbed hold of her so she couldn't punch me in the face, and I kind of dug my nails in. And Mom said I gored her pretty bad. I'm like, I have no memory of this. Like no memory of this. I just remember I caught her hand so she couldn't pop me one in the face.
I don't think I've ever been physically violent with any of my siblings.
The only time I've ever punched someone was I punched my brother because one of my biggest fear is to be chased. I don't know why. It's not like a fear. It's just like I'm not scared of being chased, but when in the process of being chased, I'm just like, I must do everything I can to survive. And then I turned around and I punched him in the stomach. The only time I've ever punched anyone.
I've wrestled with my siblings when I was like real little.
Yeah.
And then of course, you know, when we were like old enough, I think pretty much all of us did martial arts, but me and my younger sister, the two of us were real big into Kempo. And so we would spar all the time. She was always able to hit a lot harder than I was, but my arms were longer, so
Get more hits in.
Yeah.
Whenever
and the only reason I would beat her in like a tournament match is because I can stay further away from her. But if she ever got close enough, she'd just deck me.
Yeah, but that's what counts, though. It's like, can't hit what you can't touch.
Yeah. I think the one time I ever got my brother was literally a reaction, because he kicked me in the shin, and so I literally had a knee-jerk reaction where I slapped him as hard as I could. He was wearing glasses at the time, and the frames on the side of his face left a big old bruise for like a week.
Sorry,
he
you hit
never kicked me again. But for the most part, me and my siblings didn't get into physical altercations. That was just the only two that I remember.
Whenever we would watch like Kung Fu Panda or like action movies, we would go afterwards, just go crazy and just punch and kick each other.
Ooh, no.
But we were like, oh, I'm gonna be this person and you be this person. Let's attack each other, woo! So that we just start like sparring. Oh wait, I did punch someone another time.
Anyway.
It was an accident though. I was doing a dance move.
Hey, Ark.
Yes?
You live, dog?
No.
Okay.
No? Well, we all dead then.
It's my game now.
I mean, if you want to take over running it.
No. Shae wouldn't be happy with that since she's not playing the character she wanted.
Who did you want to be?
Lamb. Are you ready to roll?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. So I've set down your tokens.
Oh, hello, we're at the top.
Yes, that's where you're approaching from.
Yep. We traveled south.
We did bring the...
Yes.
Okay.
I just don't have a token.
That's fair.
Why would we leave her?
I know where we are! I know where we are!
Hush. No, you don't.
I might not. I might be getting ahead of myself.
Anywho, I start taking the girl in.
Please.
Yep.
Are these barb things like
elevation symbols?
Oh, okay.
I throw the girl at one of the spikes. I leave her corpse as a message.
Yes, don't get thrown in a lake again.
That'll teach her to be kidnapped.
But yeah, that's just showing the hill.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm moving all the way in with her guidance if there's nothing to slow me down.
Same thing.
Tana's not walking across the path, though.
She's an elf. She doesn't need to use...
Is this...
I like the feeling of grass between my toes.
You're wearing boots.
Oh.
Dang,
yeah, but
that's what boots are for.
Is this is not the small child?
No.
Who?
There's just a random ass token over here.
Where?
Right here.
I don't...
Moss is off to the right.
Oh. It's
not the little girl?
No.
Oh. Well, instead of just walking past... Yes?
Alright. Looking over there, you see a gray cloaked figure standing in front of the door to this house. And he looks at you. You can see pale gray skin and pointed ears.
Oh. Good day. Hello, cousin.
Hello?
Hello. We found a girl who said she was part of the Vistani camp. We brought her back home. My friends seem to have already gone on ahead.
Yes, you should do that. They've been looking for her.
Do you know the name of her parents and the person who... Lubash. Is that the person who is in charge here as well?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you kindly. If you don't mind, I'll take my leave. Thank you, sir.
Good fortunes.
You as well, cousin. Didn't know if it was plot essential NPC. Running away. Back to the group. I let them know. So
you didn't find anything odd about running into an elf?
Well, I found a pale man with pointed ears, and he said that the girl's father's name is Luvash, and he's the one in charge around here. So, we know where to go. They're looking for the little girl.
Well, good thing we're coming to them.
Yes.
Except there's a fuck ton of horses blocking our way.
There is
kill them.
a significant number of horses.
We better...
Yes, I'm trying to say something.
Sorry.
So, as you approach, the smell of horse dung becomes more and more overpowering. There's more than 2 dozen horses tethered to stone blocks inside the circle of wagons. Most of the animals seem to be draft horses, but you can see a few of them are equipped with riding saddles.
Can I pet the horse on the nose?
Yes, it will kind of snort into your hand.
Oh, I just give him a big smile. There. Hello. They're beautiful.
Oh goodness, it's a great wall of them.
You're easily able to navigate through them.
I
You
do
might
so.
step in some horse shit, but
I avoid the horse shit.
Indeed. Hello?
Come around.
alright. Piled outside of the
These are the right ones.
tent are a few empty casks of wine. From inside the tent, you can all hear the crack of a whip, followed by the howls of a young man. 3 sputtering campfires fill the tent with smoke, and through the haze you can see 6 Vistani passed out in various places on the dead grass. A barely conscious and shirtless teenager hugs the central tent pole, his wrists bound with rope, and his back streaked with blood.
Excuses!
Let me finish, please.
Sorry.
An older, larger man in studded leather armor lashes the young man with a horsewhip, causing him to cry out again. Standing in the bigger man's shadow is a third man clad in studded leather as well. You can hear him say, "Easy, brother. I think Alexei has learned his lesson." And all of you recognize this man standing in the shadow. He is the one that delivered the letter to you.
Oh.
It's you,
Well.
sir.
How very interesting. Hello, everyone.
The bigger man turns to you, and I do actually have pictures of these two. Let me grab them. Here is the one that you recognize.
That dick.
You!
And here's the other one. The bigger man steps away, dropping the whip, turns to you. Welcome, visitors. Guests, my apologies. Then he locks eyes with Aldrugos and sees who is sitting on his shoulder. Arabelle?
We found her at the lake. Fortunate that we arrived when we did.
He kind of pushes his brother out of the way as he moves towards all of you. And he picks the girl up off your shoulder. Arabelle, you had me worried.
Rightly so. A man tried to kidnap her and use her as a ritual sacrifice in the lake. We were able to rescue her. And the culprit is, how do you say, cooked.
He was given the appropriate punishment for what he tried to do.
Good.
Well, about that, Maz points to the wrapped up corpse in the blanket.
Oh, I didn't realize you were carrying that.
I did not either.
I asked ahead of time.
I thought it was a bad idea to drag a body through Balaki.
It could potentially turn into an undead. I wasn't going to leave it where it was to sink into the lake. If there wasn't fish before, there wasn't going to be any after you leave a dead body in it.
So you dragged a dead body through town?
That is what they said, yes.
We're gonna have the weirdest reputation.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I wanted to question the man's motives for having done the thing to make sure there weren't other people who had the same inclination to throw small children into a lake.
That's right. You, sir, I assume you are Luvash, the girl's father?
Yes.
Well, I'm curious, what entails this punishment that seems to be going on here?
Oh, Alexei, he was supposed to watch after Arabelle, and he kind of gives a stern glance at his daughter. He's been dealt with appropriately.
I would ask that you let me heal the boy.
He won't learn that way.
It wasn't
Your
his
man
fault.
there has it right.
It's a matter of discipline. He failed in his duty. Let him have his punishment and learn from it.
Didn't that guy say he's learned already?
Yes. It's not going to do him any good if you coddle him.
How is it?
I'm curious, is this, do, and I'm kind of like look at all the cards, does Donnie move around often? Is this like one of your, camping points? Is that you stop by? Are you here often?
Oh, we are here for the foreseeable future.
I see.
We move around, we stay for a while, then we move on. But we shouldn't talk business right now. Well, I guess we should, is what I mean. Your reward. You saved my daughter. You deserve something. And he waves his brother over, and both of them begin to walk out of the tent.
You, I recognize.
We know exactly who you are, sir. You are the
Indeed.
ones who... Yes, you. You got us caught in Barovia. Led us on a wild goose chase.
Did what I was ordered.
By who?
Come, let us get your reward.
I need to insight check this situation.
Yeah.
I probably believe them.
Hold on. Get the doodly doos.
Yeah, I'm inciting because he didn't answer my question. 11.
Sorry, what was your question?
I asked, he said he was doing what he was ordered, and I said, by whom?
Alright. Let's see, 11, 12, 23. Tana and Aldrugos, you can tell he's not really saying much. Just not... Something's not right. Mosaic, you know he knows exactly what's going on. He knows who you are. And he knows basically what you know.
Hmm.
And he's just trying to play it off for now.
Hmm.
And they lead you over to a Vistani wagon. The door has 2 large iron padlocks to secure it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, for rescuing my daughter, you can have one thing from inside here.
What's in there?
That's very generous.
He unlocks one of the padlocks, lets it drop to the floor, and Aragel does the same.
Do I sense any magic?
Inside, as the doors open, you can see a wooden chest, very simple looking, an iron chest, what looks to be a jewelry box made out of onyx with gold filigree, a wooden throne with a gold inlay, a rolled up 10-foot square rug that appears to have a unicorn motif, and a small wooden box.
I glance to Mybi to see if she's pinging anything.
Do I ping anything?
No.
I don't see anything magical in here.
So what is all of this then?
This is a game. You can pick one thing that you want. The rest stays with me.
Mm.
Can you type out that list then? That was quite a bit there.
Is it one thing each, or is it one thing
One.
altogether?
One. If he wanted it for each, he would have specified.
Just clarifying.
In that case, we should probably consider something that isn't quite that large. I don't know what use any of us have for a throne. And I look at the fella who gave us the note, just like glaring at him.
He smiles at you.
Sir, if we might have words afterward.
So...
Could you perhaps tell us what these chests contain?
No, that's part of the fun.
Tana,
Yes?
wasn't there something about a wagon in the cards that Madame Ava told us about?
I'd like everyone to just roll perception quickly.
Okay.
6. Jesus Christ.
I'd like to point out that I am watching the guy who sent us here more than those things.
Maz and Tana, you both see Aragel kind of perk up at the mention of Madame Ava's name. Not really perk up, but more he kind of glances before going back to his usual expression.
Well,
What were the cards?
Wasn't the wagon just about the carnival wagon, though?
We don't know yet.
We do know the carnival wagon was Van Richten.
Yeah.
However, there is a card that did mention him.
Well,
I've read those out for you a few times.
Yep, I have him written down. It's the Horseman card.
wasn't one of them had to do with a unicorn?
No.
No.
So, yep, just to remind everyone, a man of death named Aragel will forsake his dark lord, but beware, his soul is rotten and dark.
You should record these down so you have them in your records.
Indeed.
So, we have to pick something.
Your reward.
There was a story I read once. And Aldrugos will look over. If you'll all trust me on this.
Mm-hmm.
He taps the wooden box. I never choose poorly.
Luvash steps over, grabs the box, opens it up, and puts the lid back on. Not this one. These potions were made by, not...
Oh.
Wait, which are we?
He's gone.
Oh, he died? Oh, great.
No. Still
No, you died. It switched you up.
Wait, which one?
Alas.
God bless it.
Alas, poor Yorick.
Which one?
Hold on, guys. Let me fix the cameras again.
Sorry.
But what was... Did you post what was... Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So you picked the wooden chest?
I picked the wooden box and he told us we couldn't take that one.
Oh, right.
If you like, you can insight.
I do want to insight because I want to know why the hell I can't... Why the hell I can't take the thing I was told I could pick? Stare. 22.
Aldrugos, you look at Luvash and you can see plainly across his face embarrassment. It's clear that these are some kind of con of his, that he would feel bad if you took it.
I see. Well,
Might I suggest a middle ground, perhaps? There's wooden, there's iron, there's onyx. And of course, the throne and the rug.
perhaps if I can't have my first choice, you will give us a hint in your game. What would be a better option for us to pick?
Well, the rug does look very nice.
I look to Mybi.
We're not
You
storing
like
any
unicorn?
corpses in it, though.
Yeah. I need to know if that rug is a flying rug, and I'm looking for Mybi to any indication.
She was told nothing was magic.
Okay, alright. Okay, that's fair.
I
Well,
That was what I was hoping, too, and I was really disappointed
Sure.
when nothing was magic.
let's.
well, how about one of the chests? Why don't we open those?
Well, if we open them, doesn't that mean we claim what's inside?
You never
Yes.
said that.
Yes, that is how the game is played.
I thought as much.
This sounds very much like a gamble. How much do we receive?
Let's
Well-
try the jewelry box, then.
We know what a rug is.
Here's the thing. The rug and the throne look quite valuable.
Yes.
Something smaller might be easier to manage, though.
We don't need to go very far to sell a rug.
That's fair. All right. Well, what do you... Aldrugos is voting for the onyx box. What do you think?
You talking to Mybi?
I am talking to Moles.
Oh. I think I've soiled my blanket taking it here in hopes of speaking to a dead man in order to find out what's going on.
We can still do that.
Why do we have to give up our reward because you rolled him in your blanket?
Because I would share the gold made off of the rug with the party.
All right. So onyx box and rug. Mybi?
I mean, with his track record, that is out of character knowledge that I would not know of, unless Aldrugos told us that it was a ploy.
Whose track record?
Yours.
Well, no, I was gonna say with the guy, if we open something and it's bad, the guy will just be like, "Oh no, that wasn't this one." So we could just go through all of them until we got the good one. But I mean, he said that the rug was nice. When you asked him a hint.
It's true. He did say the rug was a good choice.
But we also did an insight pass, so. Yeah, I mean, we can just. Does the rug appear valuable? Oh, wait! Can I see? Am I able to tell what type of fabric is being used? Because my town did specialize in sewing.
I think if you... Do you have that tool proficiency?
No. It's a backstory flavor.
Gotcha. Well, then that's up to the DM if they give you advantage or not.
Are you saying you didn't put your wood carving proficiency to maximum effect and make the perfect chair?
Okay, here's what I'll do. Ark, may I, as I take a glance over these items, can I make an investigation to determine the relative value of what I can see?
Okay.
Can I do that just on the rug, though?
Yeah, I know I'm not going to be able to see what's inside the chests, but...
Can I join as well?
Sure.
Dang it.
Looking it over, the onyx jewelry box on its own would be worth a couple hundred pieces of gold. And the wooden throne and rug you think would be about the same worth, but you're not really sure where to ballpark it. And the wooden and iron chests are just wooden and iron chests.
I'm going to add my vote to Aldrugos's and go for the onyx box.
Mybi?
Well, Mom and Dad said the box, so.
All right, you have chosen the onyx jewelry box. He steps in, grabs the box, plants it in Aldrugos' hands, and then closes the door.
I can't wait to see where this game leads us.
Well, that's your reward.
I'll open it.
While you're doing that, Luvash grabs the padlocks and locks the treasured wagon back up.
Still keeping an eye on that evil-looking goatee guy.
There's nothing evil about him. Look at that face.
Come to fantastic Barovia. It'll be great. Save my beloved.
All right, you open the jewelry box. Inside there are 6 pieces of jewelry and a small crystal vial with something in it.
Immediately, my head snaps to that.
I hand the whole box over to Tana.
I'll take a look over it and try to ascertain its contents. Gentlemen, you've both been fantastic hosts.
Well, I don't think our celebration should end there. Once my men are back from searching, we will throw you a feast!
It would be rude to say no.
I could eat.
Yeah, I guess
Let me, as a... Let's see, what can I do? I'm going to... about how long will it be before your men arrive?
Yes. A few hours.
It's
unimportant. I'll have people get started. He and Aragal begin to walk away, and he starts shouting into the tent, getting people to stand up, get cooking.
While we're waiting, I'm gonna find a place to sit off alone, and I feel like it would be rude to look through the stuff in the box right now. Can you go ahead and post it to me though?
6 pieces of jewelry and a potion of some kind.
Okay. But I will take out a piece of wood, and I want to start using my woodcarver's tools to do a nice something. You know what? I'm gonna try carving a very nice like horse statue thingy.
All right. Roll with your woodcarver's tools.
Would this be intelligence or dexterity? Or wisdom? Or constitution?
Let's go with dexterity.
You got it. Oof. Low roll, but fortunately.
All right, you spend a few hours carving out a little statuesque horse. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm following these two. So I would like a word.
Yeah, Aragol's not getting to go anywhere.
Yeah, and he's not leaving my sight.
All right. Aragol will turn to you. Yes, my friend.
We would have words.
We are not friends.
That's very rude. A very rude way to speak to your host.
We would have word with you, friend.
So we are.
We've met before.
Yes, we have.
You tricked us.
Tricked is a strong word.
Tricked is an apt word.
Perhaps, but it is also strong.
We would like to know who gave you the order to bring that letter to us.
Strahd von Zarovich.
And why on earth would you do such a thing?
Probably paid him as I'm carving.
Yes, why would I? I'm curious to hear what you think.
You're not from here. I don't understand how your mind works.
You don't know much about Vistani.
No, you don't exactly exist outside of Barovia.
No, we do. We're just the only ones allowed to travel here.
Why is that?
So you want a story then?
I want to understand why you tricked us into coming here.
I also want to know why it is that you reacted the way you did when we mentioned Lady Ava.
Madam
Ava. Pardon me.
Madam Ava is well respected among our people.
She did not have
a powerful seer.
She did not have kind things to say of you, sir.
Oh, what did she say about me?
I wonder. I do.
It's not surprising. She can see into the hearts of men.
And what do you think she would say of yours?
Are you proud, sir?
Proud of what?
Luring people into a place that we have no way to escape from.
There are ways of escape.
Oh, do tell.
I'm sure killing Strahd would end up with it.
Yes, and how many people do you think have managed that?
Who knows?
We didn't want to come to Barovia.
Seeing as Strahd is still in existence, I would place my bet at 0.
Well, one.
You're right, he did die once.
Now, I do wonder what exactly Irina would say if she knew that you were here, considering
Snap
you
up
forged...
and look at Maz.
Aldrugos will also slow head turn.
Who?
I don't think she would be very happy.
I'm sorry, who is Irina?
I don't know, the woman that you proclaimed to love.
What?
Maz.
I've never said that.
Maz, we already know that the letter was a ruse.
I know it was a ruse.
He didn't
Please.
write the letter, he delivered it.
Yes, I am a messenger.
I would imagine you'd still know who that is, though.
Maz. Come sit here with me a moment.
Stay over here with her.
And I just lean over and whisper, watch what words you use.
Switch to Elvish. I don't understand why we need to use honeyed words with someone like this.
Still in Elvish and still whispering. He doesn't know who Irina is. He knows that Strahd had a lover, and he doesn't know that Irina is the one Strahd is obsessed with. If he did work for Strahd, you're putting her in danger. I appreciate your straightforwardness, but this is not the time for it. Don't give away much else.
My apologies. Today's been a very trying day.
I understand that. And I
To
understand you mean well. And I understand you're a very straightforward person. But remember, we heard a prophecy that this man's soul is black and vile. So I would keep information close, valuable information close. For your well-being as much as Irina's.
I start to prepare the body.
What do you think of this? And I hold up the in progress carving.
I think you've blocked it out very nicely. You certainly got the shape of the horse right.
And I hope to be a good guest at least. Let's let Aldrugos and Mybi handle our friend.
Tana.
Yes.
I already know that I put my foot in it, for better or worse, into my mouth.
It's all right. He doesn't know, but he might be inquisitive now.
Well, either way, do you think these people who value trade and games above all, there's an unfortunate lad inside there who's suffering due to no fault of his own, but this, excuse my language, but this bastard who stole a child to throw in a lake. I don't often swear, but I feel it's necessary.
I set the carving in the tools I'm using right now down, and I start to pull off one of my gloves, and there's like chemical scarrings, kind of like around the hands and the wrist. Experience and pain are an effective teacher. And Aldrugos, as a soldier, knows that. I understand your compassion. And while I agree, the lashing in there is a bit excessive for my tastes. Well, unless that's consent, but that's a different story.
What you get up to is your own business, my friend, and more power to you for it.
My point is, when I work on anything, and I scar myself, I learn to be very careful with my work. And
the difference is, you know what you were getting into, and I don't think a child who was outwitted by an adult had anything to do with what was going on. It's hardly fair to blame someone for the kidnapping of another. What was he to do? Have her manacled under lock and key so she wouldn't leave? She's a child.
You're not wrong, but think of it from the father's perspective. He tasked this person, who seems to be a family member of theirs, with watching over his child.
Which is why I would like to offer to the man the chance to ask questions of this individual who stole his child for the sake of allowing me to heal the boy who was injured.
If you want to make that offer of trade, then feel free.
I know Aldrugos isn't going to like it terribly much, but as you said, it is terribly excessive.
It's also their way. It appears to be a family matter. And
it doesn't sit well with me.
Perhaps not, but that those folks in there are not our family, per se.
Not our friends either.
The way I understand them, they are a lively bunch. There's probably some of them that do work for Strahd. Obviously, there are some that work for Strahd, and probably some who work against him. They're tricky, but and chaotic, but I wouldn't say all of them are inherently evil.
When did I ever make such an accusation?
I'm sorry, evil is a strong word. Inherently bad.
I never said such a thing either. I can understand a father going to extremes. Just because I understand it doesn't mean I agree with it. Hence a trade. Again, they seem to be all about games and things like that. Here's the thing. I told you before, they can ask questions. It doesn't mean the corpse is going to answer. And then afterwards, I would hope that we burn the damn thing so that it doesn't turn into an undead.
Present that offer to the girl's father, then.
I will. It seems Aldrugos and Mybi are having a word with the other one at the
brother.
moment.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't trust that man.
I do not trust him either.
But if the prophecy is true, then he could be an ally of convenience. Question is, what does he get from turning on Strahd? Strahd must have something he wants.
I would think it preferable that we not give him more than we are willing to lose.
Agreed.
But I'm happy to give him enough rope to hang himself with.
Pat Moss's back as he's coughing.
This is smoke. My apologies.
Don't apologize for coughing.
Yes, while you're talking, the smoke from the tent ended up blowing in your direction.
If I hadn't set the body up here.
They need to vent it out. They're keeping the door open for that reason. Are you all right?
It was either that or the incense would probably get to me today.
I can make a mask for you if you'd like. Here,
No,
I pull out a little
think
chemical mask for when I work in potions. Maybe that'll
It's a plague
fix it.
doctor's mask.
No, that's
Yeah,
fine,
got it.
Tana.
No, suit yourself.
Tana, I'm fine. I appreciate. I will have something to drink, and I will be fine. I promise you. Cheers to your continued good health.
And cheers.
And with that, I think we will cut back to Aldrugos and Mybi.
Aldrugos was asking him questions. I lost track of the important one I had asked.
Sorry.
He was saying something about wanting to share a story. I can't think of what it was. Aldrugos, knowing full well that Madame Ava had mentioned him, will look at Aragal and say, "So, you only act as a messenger then? Do you bring messages to Strahd as well?"
Perhaps.
What if I were to trade some information to you? Would you be more forthcoming in our discussion?
It would depend on what you are offering.
The insight that Madame Ava gave us about you.
Indeed. And what would you have me do?
Be more straightforward and honest. I admire your cunning, but if I am to share this with you, I want you to be more willing to discuss with us.
Alright. I will bite.
I thought that was Strahd's thing.
As you're not here.
You just hear a on the other side of the camp.
All in Elvish.
I thought that was Strahd's thing.
Madame Ava marked you for an important destiny. While she says that your soul is dark, you have the power to redeem yourself and stand with us against Strahd.
There's a pause. Madame Ava said this.
She had faith in you.
All right. I'll join you.
He looks over to Mybi. What do you think?
Join us where? To go fight?
Yes. I'm not going to be able to overturn fate.
Madame Ava's spoken. Get out of here.
I mean, do you have anything to say about the accusation of your soul being dark and rotten?
It's like, no, I'm alright with that.
No, that all checks out.
I mean, she's right. I've worked for Strahd.
I mean, if he's agreeing to help, then I say we let him. We'll just keep an eye on him.
My thoughts exactly.
And then she'll turn to him, and from her threatening 3'4" stance, say, "But if you mess up, I will not hesitate to kill you."
I won't hesitate, bitch.
I will boop you so hard.
I've seen her do it. Don't tempt her.
Fair enough. Anything else?
What are in the other chests?
Golden electrum.
Seems we did make the right choice then.
Fun.
Very well.
If that is all you will have of me, I'll
Right
take
now.
my leave and go prepare.
Yes. I'll go break the news to the others.
He walks away, and as he's walking away, he ruffles Mybi's hair.
I just threatened you!
Yep.
Yeah.
He's positively
He's so cute.
intimidated.
Yeah. So
He's
cute.
like-
He thinks she's scary.
Yeah, he's like, I'm evil and I know it. You guys are alright.
Maz and Tana, I'd like you both to make perception checks.
Okay.
Of course.
This is when Maz breaks his vow of being passive and just casts Sacred Flame.
Do I get advantage? Is Maz helping me?
No, you each roll individually.
Wow, that was shit.
Well, you guys have the same number.
I mean, we're busy and we're talking in Elvish.
From where you're sitting, you glance over to your right, and you see a small figure hiding under the barrel, trying to listen in. You recognize Arabelle.
Hold on a moment. Have I finished my carving by now?
I will say yes.
I'll stand up and switch to common and kind of like hold up. What do you think? Do you think Arabelle like it?
Maz blinks and goes, yes, maybe if you put a hole in it so she could wear it as a necklace.
Could.
Like little horse reins. That would be quite cute.
That's actually not a bad idea. That's pretty clever.
He gives a bow of his head.
I'll kind of pull some material out and fashion something like that into like a little horse necklace.
You
now
got
she
that
can-
yourself, Tana. Good job.
Yep, now she
And
can set it up as a decoration or wear it if she pleases.
And it's at that point, Aldrugos walks up to the two of you.
Good evening.
We've reached an accord.
I imagine a tentative ally, as it were.
He's packing his things and will join us right away.
What?
Wow, that was infective.
It would seem Madame Seva's faith in him was enough.
That woman sure holds a lot of influence.
She is an elder.
I can't imagine how powerful she is. Well, it's good that people respect her. I'll kind of lean against the barrel and set the little horse figure on it and pretend to look away. I might have to I will have to find out where
Sorry, kitty. I'm sorry.
I will
I'm
have to
sorry.
find out where Arabelle
Arabelle?
has gone off to have a gift for her.
I need a word with her father. Aldrugos, would you mind terribly watching the stiff for me?
He's certainly not going anywhere.
We can only hope in Barovia.
That's fair.
Very well. I'll sit on the rolled up corpse.
No, don't sit on... No, Aldrugos, sit beside him!
Can I sit on him?
No! No!
Oh, I
We
wanna
need to
crush him.
stay as intact as possible.
He's still quite intact.
Don't crush him, please. I will go into... I forgot the name already.
And I'll turn around and see, is the horse figure still there?
Yes.
I'm so proud of her. I will take it and then I will pretend to go look for her. I'll go look for Arabelle.
Alright, once you step into the tent, the other Vistani are up and moving, starting to cook over these fires. The young man has been unbound and is sitting on the ground, a little bit nursing his wounds. Luvash is shouting orders and doesn't notice your arrival.
Sir? Sir?
Oh, yes.
Sir, I thought perhaps, since you like games, you would indulge me in a small game, as it were.
No.
The man who I brought with me is,
The corpse.
yes. That's the man who stole your daughter away. I have the ability to let you speak to him, and he will answer whatever questions that you like, including why he took your daughter, how he entered, any of that sort of thing. And I will cast this for you if you allow me to heal the lad. Otherwise, we may need to burn it because there are a lot of undead in Barovia.
He did not enter the camp. No.
Did he?
No.
Are you certain?
Yes, we searched the camp many times. Alexi was watching the camp when she ran away. It's a game she plays if she can get away from her guardian. This time could have been worse. But no, I don't need to speak to a dead kidnapper. I'll crush his skull under the heel of my boot if that's what you want, but...
Get out of there.
Yeah, get out of there.
Wow.
What are these Vistani arguing about?
One of my dogs is trying to eat the other's food.
Ah, I see.
Cuties.
If you want, you can ask Alexi if he wants healing.
He gives a nod of his head. I can't actually see. Where is the lad? They all... This one.
Yes.
Okay, they all have the same token.
Yes, they are.
Alright. I wasn't sure. So he'll go to the boy. Boy.
He's a young man, probably 16 or 17.
Yeah. Moss will kneel down beside him. And then speak very, very softly.
Are you one of the Dusk Elves?
I'm sorry, a what? A
One of
dusk elf.
Your skin's different, but your ears are the same. His face kind of flushes. But
No.
why are you laughing?
I am a wood elf, my friend. I come from the woods. There are as many of us as there are different sorts of humans. Vistani included.
Okay, what is it you want?
It is my duty, as tasked by my goddess, to ensure that people who are in pain are healed.
No. No, don't do it.
But your wounds might become infected.
And it's my punishment.
Hmm.
Let the brat out of my sight. It's what I deserve.
There's a lot that can be learned from pain. And Moz will knock on his knee. A lot that can be learned from pain. But the lesson is learned. Why does the pain need to stay?
Past does hurt.
Surely you would help your people more if you were healed.
I can like this. I'm
You
cutting.
can... Sorry?
My camera went out again.
Uh-oh.
God, actually, you're right in the same spot.
Woo.
So you're good.
Cool. So I didn't catch what he said.
No, I'm not. Don't heal.
You don't wish to help your family?
I'm going to help.
You're going to make it worse, my friend.
He casts a glare at you and stands up, wincing, and starts to walk away.
Well, and Oz mutters in Elvish, "There is no balm that will cure the stupidity of foolish youth." And he'll stand up. Well, I tried. Sir, is there a place that we can burn the body so that it does not come back to bother us?
Oh, yes, you can burn it somewhere down the hill. Try not to let the stench waft towards us.
Is there someone I can ask to help carry it after I've already unbundled it.
What's cooking? It smells so good.
That would be wolf meat.
You eat the wolves.
Everyone eats the wolves.
It's a bit stringy, but you get used to it.
Moz makes a small face.
Oh, these wolves eat a lot. Not very stringy.
I can't eat them.
Sure you can, it's just an animal, and he claps you on the shoulder.
No, it goes against my goddess.
I don't suppose you have any, like, fresh grass for Maz.
Will you stop telling people I eat grass?
Yes,
I'm not a horse.
With the horses.
I'm not a cow nor a horse.
We can provide some of the horse's hay.
I don't eat.
Maz, I'm sure they have some vegetable soup.
One would be ever so kind.
If it's got little meaty bits in there, you can just pick those out. I'm sure it's
can't, Tana.
So if your vegetables touch meat, you can't eat it.
You're not meant to eat food that is made with the flesh of living things. No.
Well, it's not living, it's dead wolf.
That is fair.
It was alive. Hold on. What are you doing up there?
Do you want to hear a funny story real fast?
Sure.
It'll literally take 2 seconds. So my friend was vegetarian, and when he told me and my roommate, my roommate goes, "What are you gonna eat? Salad?"
I would hope so.
It was hilarious. He was like, "I mean, we eat other things than salad," but just the way she said it, like it was immediate. It was like, "Oh yeah, no, because we're at a beef jerky store because his dad wanted to go get some beef jerky," and we walk in and she was like, "Ooh, which one would you want to get?" And then he's like, "Oh no, I'm vegetarian." She goes, "What are you gonna eat? Salad?"
What are you gonna eat? Salad?
Salad.
Making fun of me?
No.
Yeah.
Are you making fun
Making
of me?
fun of Kate's friend.
I step away and you make fun of me. I see how it is.
Make fun of you while you're here.
Yeah, it's easier when you're here.
I was telling the story of my friend who came out as vegetarian and my roommate's response.
The newest trend, coming out as vegan. Keep it on the down low, don't tell anyone.
Arabelle, are you around? Hello? I've been looking for her for a while. Gosh, she is stealthy, isn't she?
You can try to find her if you want.
I would like to try and find her.
Alright, roll survival.
She's gone again. She's run off. She didn't learn
She's
her
back
lesson.
at the lake.
She just has her like head in a barrel of water for some reason.
No, but you begin to follow her tracks. There's some shuffling around the ground underneath some of the wagons. And you find her over here, hiding between these 4 barrels. When you find her, she's kneeled down and has a pack of familiar-looking cards in her hand, and she flips one over, stuffs it back in, flips another one over, stuffs it back in, and then puts the little pack in a hidden pocket in her shirt.
Was I able to see what the cards were that she was flipping through?
It looked similar to the cards Madame Ava had.
Oh.
Taroka cards.
Well, you're an inquisitive one, aren't you? Trying to look into our past, present, or future. I suppose it would be our present.
No?
Do the cards tell you what we're here for?
Defeat an evil?
You are bright. We are indeed here for that. While we were a bit duped into coming here, I believe me and my friends see it a worthy prospect to try and free these people. And help who we can along the way, including yourself. And I hold out the little horse carving I made. This is for you.
Oh. She grabs it. Thanks.
I hope you like it.
Do you know how you're going to do it?
Make allies, get stronger, find tools. I think it's doable. Is the devil of this land a trouble for you and yours?
No.
No. Why is that? Oh, there appears to be a cat here. Do you like cats?
Oh, it's just a barn cat to keep the mice away.
A long time ago, Vistani saved Strahd's life while he was alive.
And so
After that, he promised free travel for all our people.
So then he upholds his promise even after death.
Yes, we can travel through the fog.
And that's good. Well, at least you're safe from the darker things here. That's a relief. Just be careful of some certain people. But I'm sure you're well aware now. You're good. Keep practicing. Keep practicing what you do. You're quite quick and quiet. I'm actually impressed.
Okay. Well. How long are you staying?
Just for the feast, I imagine. After that, we have to head back into town. Tomorrow, we're going to do a little investigation work. But I imagine we'll be heading back in this direction at some point. I think we have to deal with some wolves before we have to deal with Strahd. So are all Vistani capable of divining with those cards, or is it just a select few?
Not everyone.
Oh, you have a gift then.
Yes, I was told to practice it.
Well, I have no doubt you'll be a successful with your talents. And I'm glad we could get you out of that lake.
So am I.
It's nice to have friends here.
She nods and switches from her kneeling position into more of a cross-legged one.
Well, would you like to come out and eat with us?
Okay, yeah. She stands up and climbs out of the little barrel area.
And I'll walk back with her.
And I think that's a good place to end it.
Woo.
You guys saved a little girl.
Yeah.
Again.
We got some magic shit.
We the best.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea to start an orphanage here in Barovia. You could make
She has a
killing.
father.
We kill his father and abduct the child.
Can we just kill the uncle?
No, we need him.
He's literally
We?
part of your destiny.
Do we though? Do we?
According to the cards, yes.
Or a babysitting business.
I
Make
don't think
bank.
I don't think we'd be very good babysitting business.
I would. I just set alarms everywhere.
Yeah. Tana.
Just tie a bell on her. It's fine.
How do you always know where the child's gone? Oh, she's alarmed. Well, yeah, I would
She's
be too
alarmed.
in these woods. No, I mean she's really alarmed.
Any hoodle. Let's get our outros done.
Hey.
Alright.
We'll start with Maz.
Hi, I'm a talking cartoon character. It's good to see you. Hello. Actually, I am SpoiledChestnut, also known as Krista. I made this character as well as the character tokens that we use for Curse of Strahd, as well as Northern Lights, Fleeting Bonds, and hopefully the upcoming season 2 of Northern Lights as well. I do lots of custom characters, tokens, that sort of thing. I do illustrations, emotes for Twitch streamers, overlays, and just about anything in between. If you're looking to get some artwork done, some graphic design stuff, just be sure to hit me up. I'm looking for work right now so I can make rent. Please give me work. Or my cat will scream. She screams so loud all night. She says, "Give me work." But you can catch me on Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, and on Discord at SpoiledChestnut in all of those places. I appreciate you, wonderful people. And so does
Ow.
Pixie.
And Kate.
Attention, Michael shoppers. The time is now 11:30 p.m. and Michael's will be closed. No, I'm joking. Hey, it's Kay. I don't know why I had that stuck in my head. Because I work at Michael's, that's why. I was in cosplay earlier, which is why I look like this. I was Aubrey from the Adventure Zone Amnesty, and then I switched wigs because it was making my wig cap fall off. And now I am Finn. So if you want to come on Tuesday, you can see who this character is.
You need the black ends.
I know. I actually. Oh my god! Over in clearance at Michael's, they had like a hair, it was a black temporary hair dye. So I grabbed it. I was like, I can do that. But
it'll be gray. When it washes out, it'll be gray.
Well, no, it's not like a dye. It's like a hair chalk.
Oh, okay, all right.
but it's more liquidy. It's like a cream hair chalk. It's weird. That's why it was on clearance. But
It's a cream chalk.
yeah. But yeah. So if you want, you can follow me on Instagram at katra.cos, kra.cos. And then I don't usually promote this on here because I'm one of the younger people. But I don't know if we have many people that are on the. Not many people my age have this either. But I do have a TikTok. I post my cosplay stuff there.
That is not what I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, I was getting ready to bleep her.
What would you think I was gonna say?
Disapproving Cleric.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just keep going.
A TikTok, and I post some cosplay stuff there. I don't do any of the stupid dances or like, no offense to the dancers on there. I just can't dance. They're all stupid for me.
Anything you can't do is stupid. Remember that.
Yes.
You don't like flossing?
I can't even floss.
Everybody do the floss.
I can't floss. It's all right.
But I can dab, but that's about it. But and the Macarena. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. But the yeah, so that is tick.taco. It's tik.taako, like taco from the Adventure Zone, because I mostly have taco content on there. And I was so happy that name wasn't taken. So
where's Roger's TikTok?
Yeah, Roger that ferret. I just never post on it.
Monster.
Yeah, you can also.
You're craving us of Roger content.
I know.
Content.
You gotta catch him when he's doing his ferret dance, and then just add music to it.
I know. Hey, we got a gift. What was I gonna say?
TikTok.
Oh yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I do not have much. I got some pictures back from the cons I went to before all this coronavirus stuff happened. So I will be hopefully posting some more content on my Instagram. So keep watch for that. And then, yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday.
Shae.
Hello everyone, I'm Shae. I am an artist. I do graphic design, I do character art. Started doing like map stuff. I've done like PDFs and things. I meant to finish my price sheet, but I ended up having to babysit and teach a lot this week, which is still going on. So I've been a bit preoccupied. But I've done some of the artwork for PartyWipeGames. I did the away screen with the Ghost Dog, who's a long time great part of the show. I've done some of the overlays and things. Just things. Yeah, there it is. Awesome.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for me.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I did not do that awesome Strahd artwork in the middle there. That was another really awesome artist.
Yes, and I'd like to shout them out. Lucky Black Cat 13, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Nope, I pointed.
Thank you so much for letting us use that artwork. It is so good.
Still great. Always good.
Super cool artist. Very nice to talk to.
Mark, you're up.
Hello everybody, I'm Mark Survivor. I was the Dungeon Master this evening. You can find me on Twitter at TheSageKirby. And the next place you'll find me is I will be running Vampire the Masquerade Northern Lights here on PartyWipeGames on Tuesday. And then the next place after that will be on Sunday again at around 11 a.m. I believe this time. PST for Leading Bonds, run by
That's the game
Krista.
I run. Yeah, it'll be was it noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern?
Well, it depends on if daylight savings time evens up. I don't remember if it's this weekend or next.
Well, what's this? No, because Sunday is when it goes over. So
We'll double check.
Yeah,
Okay.
just make sure.
And that's all I have. Thank you guys for watching.
woohoo!
Yeah. Hey, Stephen, TJ. Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.